Hi everyone, welcome to Object Oriented Programming class. Now we see the topic on inner classes in Java. Please use headphone for better audio quality. First one, inner classes. Inner class or nested class is a class which is declared inside another class. That means that is outer class one is there. Inside the outer class we are defining one more class. That class is called as inner classes. In inner classes, it can access all the members of the outer class, including the private data member and the methods. Okay, that means inner class access the all the members of the outer class also. The next one, syntax: class outer class name, open curly brace, and coding for the outer class, then class inner class name, then definition for the inner class name. After that, closing the outer class name. The next one, advantages of inner classes: it can access all the members, data member and methods of outer class, including the private member also. Nested classes are used to develop the more readable, maintainable code because it logically group the classes and interfaces in one place only. Here the third advantage is code optimization. It requires less code to write. The next one, types of inner classes. So automatically the inner classes can be classified into two major types. The first one is non-static nested classes. Second one, static nested classes. In non-static nested classes can be categorized into three. The first one, member inner class. Member inner class means a class created within the class and outside the method. The second one, anonymous inner class, a class created for implementing interface or extending class. Its name is decided by the Java compiler. Local inner class, a class created within a method. Then static nested class, a static class created within the class. Then first one, member inner class. Member inner class, a class is created within a class and outside the method is called as the member inner class. Here the it's a non-static class. The next one, the program for the member inner class. That is the first one, syntax for the member inner class: class outer, then code, class inner, then code, then close curly brace. That is outer class, then inner class. Here the inner class is defined inside the outer class. Okay. The next one, program for the member inner class. Consider an example program, class outer. So outer class name called as the outer. The outer class contains one method, one data, private int data equal to 30. That means in outer class contains one data, that is data. It's a private variable, it's an integer variable, value equal to 30. The next one, define the inner class, class inner. The inner class contains only one method. The method name is message, MSG. That message returns the data type as a void. So here the message statement, message method contains only one method, system.out.println. Data is print the values of the outer class data. That means here this function print the private member of outer class only. Then class inner class definition is over. The next one, public static void main. That is public static void main. First we have to create the object for the outer class. So the syntax for the outer class object creation is outer space object name equal to new space outer. It's all of you know that how to say normal object creation syntax. So how to create the inner class object means first outer class name dot inner class name equal space, that is object name equal to first object is the outer class object dot new inner class name, open bracket, close bracket. This is a syntax for creating the inner class object, that is outer class name dot inner class name space object name equal to outer class object name dot new space inner class name, open bracket, close bracket. Then next you call the message, that is in dot message. Now the control transfer to the message function and display the message data is 30. That is an example for the member inner classes. That means inner classes defined inside the outer classes. The second one, anonymous inner class. So anonymous means already you know that it's an unknown class. A class is created for implementing interface or extending classes. Its name is decided by the Java compiler. That means at the time of compilation, Java compiler creates one anonymous class. That the name of the class will be decided by the compiler only at the runtime only. The next one, consider one example. Here one class name person. Here this is abstract class person. This class contains only one method, abstract void eat method. Okay, the method name is eat, return data type is void, it's abstract method. The next one, go to the main program, class test a inner. Here the class name is test a inner, public static void main, string arguments. Next one, I have to create one the set of write sum of statements. Person space p equal to new person open bracket close bracket, then open curly brace, then define the method for the void eat system dot out dot println nice fruits. Next, the function void eat function defined successfully. After that, p dot eat open curly brace and close curly brace. This function, for example, if you are going to execute this program, this line of code, that is from person space p equal to new person up to p dot eat is converted to one special file. That is that is Java compiler creates some class file for this. Okay, once I compile the program, what happened? Java C says test a inner.java, first Java compilation. After execution, the output equal to nice fruits. Output equal to nice fruit. That means we are calling the function p.eat. So p.eat means control transfer to the eat function system.out.println nice fruit. Okay, now I am going to explain the concept of the program. Here the person space p equal to new person void yield system.out.println nice fruit function. That is this function performing the different tasks. These two lines of statement performing different tasks. A class is created, but its name is decided by the compiler, which extends the person class and provides the implementation of the eat method. Okay, then after executing the statement, an object of the anonymous class is created that is referred by the p reference variable of the person type. The right hand side I am calling here the internal class generated by the compiler for the above three statements. That is, the statement is import space java.io.print stream, then static class test a inner has that is $1 extends person. The next open curly brace test a inner $1 empty definition void eat system.out.println nice fruits close curly brace close curly brace. That means these 3 lines of code is converted to 8 lines of code by the Java compiler. This class is called as anonymous inner class. That means this anonymous inner class is created by the compiler during the execution of the program. The next one, local inner class. Local inner class means here the class is created within a method. That means already we are having one outer class. In outer class contains data and method. If any one of them inside any one of the method, the user create a new class. That is called as a local inner class. A class is created within a method. If you want to invoke the methods of local inner class, you must instantiate. You must create the object this class inside the method. Consider one example, class inner1. Here inner1 contains one method private int data equal to 30. It's a private variable, integer variable. Then next, that inner1 contains one function method name void display. So already local inner class means class is created within a method. That means here the method name is display. Within the method I am going to create the new class, that is inner classes, that is class local. The class local contains only one method void message system.out.println. You print the value for the data. The next one class definition is over. Class local, then class definition is over. So after class definition is over, so inside the method we have to create the object for the inner classes. That is local space I equal to new local I dot message close curly brace. Now the method's definition is over. The next one, public static void means string argument. I am creating the objects for the inner class. That is outer class inner one space object equal to new inner one. Then object name is object. Here object dot display. Now the control transfer to the display function. Then display function, inside the display function we define the inner classes and create the object for the inner classes. Then local I equal new local object is created. Then I dot message means control transfer to the message function and display them, that is to print the values for the data, that is output equal to 30. That is local inner classes. That means a class is created within a method, that is called as local inner classes. The last one, static inner classes. A static class created within the class. That means outer class having one class. Inside the outer class we have to create the static class. It cannot access non-static data member and methods. It can access only the static data member of outer class including private. That is static inner classes access the static data member of the outer classes only. Example, class test outer. Here the outer class name is test outer. Here the test outer contains only one data, that is variable name is data, data type is integer, it's a static integer, static int data equal to 30. The next we have to create the static inner classes. Static class inner, then that class contains only one method, void message, system.out.println, data is print the values for data, output equal to data is 30. The next one, inner class definition is over. The next one, public static void main. Next I am going to create the object for the inner classes. Test outer dot inner space object name equal to new test outer one dot inner, open bracket, close bracket. Here object dot message. Now the control transfer to the message function and display the output, data is 30. Now we concluded the session. Today we discuss about the inner classes. Inner classes can be classified into two types, non-static and static inner classes. Thanks for watching. Thank you.